You know, this isn't really exactly the first time I talked about a niche company, but whatever. So, do you know VERTU? VERTU is a smartphone luxury brand. No, I'm not calling them a manufacturer, you'll see why later. VERTU specializes in making basically status symbols as phones. Why? Well, because they can do that. The history of VERTU is pretty much really complicated. At first they were owned by Nokia. Yes, the Nokia. During VERTU's transition from Nokia to Android in 2012, Nokia sold VERTU completely to a Swedish private equity firm called EQT, until 5 years later, in 2017, where the business yet again sells to a Turkish millionaire called Hakan Uzan. Sorry if I misspelled that name or butchered it. And then he strikes a deal with TCL Communications. Yup, you heard me right. He strikes a deal with the same company that pretty much killed off BlackBerry and is on the process of killing off Alcatel. From what I know, maintaining VERTU as a business must be pretty taxing because, well, it's a luxury brand. And here's the thing, their market is extremely niche. They usually sell their products to billionaires and pretty much just billionaires. Because my god, their products are expensive as shit for the specs they offer. I will get into my gripes with the company. I mean, we are already getting into it. We just have to talk about the advertisements first. In short, their TikTok ads are pretty much low-quality formulaic slop built to serve none other than tech-illiterate senior citizens. And even then, the only people that get to see their ads are pretty much people who already knew who the fuck they are in the first place. And the people who knew who they are pretty much hate their fucking guts. If you don't believe me when I say that their ads pretty much suck, I will show you all of them and then commentate over said ads. Trust me, they're that bad and formulaic. The video starts with the guy handing over his iPhone and... oh, she threw it. And she just showcases the superior VERTU phone. I want you to notice how they're not showing the screen at all, by the way. Here's a reference from Jerry Rig Everything. This is the VERTU Agent Q, and it houses the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, not the Gen 5, the 8 Elite, Gen 4. This is the same processor that was used for the S25 lineup. The phone itself, it is not really better than a lot of phones. Matter of fact, it's much worse. It looks like a cheap, rugged phone, if anything. It would have been fine if the phone didn't cost an arm and a fucking leg, that is. And the best part, it has a dedicated lab-grown Ruby button, assumingly, that lets you speak to AI. How do you know a Google Pixel makes that sound? How do you know that phone makes that sound? Every flip phone makes that sound. Look at all these Sigma males showcasing their VERTU alpha folds. Oh, look at that filthy Omega sneaking in. Yeah, know your place, Omega. Have what these Sigmas have. VERTU. The phone showcased here is the VERTU Alpha Fold. The main selling feature is, you guessed it, this is essentially just nothing more than a ZTE Nubia Fold. I'm not joking, they both share the same specs and even cameras to an extent. Okay, VERTU, you're kind of scaring me there. What do you plan on doing this time? Oh. You know, skip the ad. I feel like this is somebody's kink, especially that dorky-ass cameraman over there. I mean, not to kink shame or anything, but maybe don't show your kinks off to, like, a multi-million-dollar luxury brand. Just saying. That or this could be just sex advertisement. Something sex sells, I don't give a fuck anymore. Ugh! Pricing in VERTU is fucking shit. That's all you need to know. Dude,
Who the fuck's gonna buy a $6,000 fold? And in terms of value, they suck too. For example, the Alpha Fold. The Alpha Fold has a macro camera in place of a telephoto camera, even though VERTU claims that this 5 megapixel camera is a telephoto camera. What are we talking about, VERTU? I know. Oh, but they're pricing their products because they're a luxury brand. I don't give a fuck if you're gonna appeal to billionaires. First of all, VERTU, your status has already been stolen by Apple. Pack the fuck up and get out! And second of all, you might as well just buy something for the fraction of a price of these fucking dogshit products. Literally. And you will not lose anything! I swear! We have talked about the advertising of VERTU on TikTok, but we haven't talked about their actual promo material. The main selling point of the VERTU Alpha Fold is Hermes Agent, an agentic AI client. It should be noted that VERTU is no stranger to trend hopping. With Meta VERTU, it's cryptocurrency. With the Quantum Flip, it's quantum tech. With the Agent Q, it's AI chatbots. And with the Alpha Fold, it's agentic AI. You know, for a company that serves flagship killer phones at wallet killer prices, I was expecting them to have higher standards. But oh boy, it keeps getting funnier. I wanted to keep this section specifically for one video that pretty much pissed me off, and it apparently was made by VERTU, and one of the presenters unfortunately had to be featured in this fucking video. It pisses me off, so it should piss you off too. Let's react to it.
Let's be honest. For the last 15 years, the entire industry has been fighting over the same shiny toys.
That's very ironic coming from you, VERTU.
Brighter screens, thinner bodies, more pro, more ultra. But here's the brutal reality. No matter how powerful the hardware is, if you are still manually tapping for a grid of icons like a digital intern, you know your device is just a glorified container for apps.
No shit!
Every single operating system is a container for apps. Hell, I'm pretty sure your Alpha Fold also has an operating system that is a container for apps.
At VERTU, we thought it was time for a change in perspective.
Yes, VERTU, please reinvent the wheel. We love it.
We built the Alpha Fold. Not just to be another Android foldable phone, but the world's first true luxury AI foldable phone. With the Hermes Agent as its core, we didn't just build a better hinge, we re-engineered the OS to move past the app container era.
There goes what remains of my hopes for VERTU. They've used chat fucking GBT for the fucking script!
This is an executive AI foldable phone designed to, well, to reduce the distance between you having an idea and the world making it happen. Let's talk about the kitchen.
Okay.
You are serving a steak, right?
No.
You put butter and pepper all over your hands.
That's
and you
normal.
realize no red wine sauce.
Okay, where the fuck did that come
AI
from?
smartphone that triggers a small survival challenge.
Uh-huh.
Push hands, try them, unlock, find the right app, search.
That's called a
shipping,
chore,
I mean,
idiot.
By the time you're done, the steak is in memory. That's not smart.
What are you
Just
talking? Do you have dementia?
With Hermes
Does this
Agent,
guy have
well,
dementia?
Say it once. Find me a steak sauce for tonight.
Oh,
To support
cool.
app orchestration, Hermes can Amazon
Oh my fucking god.
find the plastic. I mean,
I had to skip
planning
this
a trip
video
from
because I
90
don't give a
or
fuck.
Expedia or Booking.com is usually a full-time logistic operation.
You're a
Most AIs
fucking
give you a
chud.
checklist and leaves the hard work for you. Hermes acts like your chief.
Wah, he
It
leaves the
prepares
hard work
flights,
for me.
connects the rooms, and syncs the
Like,
pickups
dude,
for the whole
do you
family.
fucking
It
do you
handles
like
home,
control
so you
the
can enjoy
airplanes?
anywhere. Now,
I'm pretty sure you have
everything
like
we've
some
talked
sort of
about
like
so far
private
with the
jet,
lifestyle,
and I don't really
well,
give a shit
this
if you
is
have
the
like a
main
private
course.
jet.
We call it the executive cockpit because, let's be real, for a founder or a CEO, your biggest challenge isn't money. It's
Isn't
cognitive
money,
load.
it's cognitive
Every morning,
load.
you
Isn't
are
that
greeted by a
everybody's
massive stack
challenge?
of Gmail. It's not just the volume, it's the
That's
fact that
everybody.
they are all unsorted files. With Hermes
That's
Agents,
everybody's
you just
problem.
say, with me on my inbox. And instead of you digging through threads, it highlights a priority.
Why do you
It
want
pulls
an
the
AI
call
to
request
do
from
that?
each sender, categorize them by urgency, and even drafts suggested replies based on your
Why don't you do it
historical.
by yourself,
It doesn't
idiot?
replace the email. It gives you the
This
context.
guy's a fucking
so you can make
chud,
the
oh my
code in seconds.
god.
I mean, the multitasking here is the whole point of affordable rights. Imagine, you are in a meeting on the left side of the screen with your PPT open, but you still need to keep an eye on the market. You can ask Hermes.
Keep an eye on the market.
Project today
Dude,
to
don't you
translate
have
the
like,
portfolio.
don't you guys have
Because
like
it has access to
employees?
your trading habits and risk
You don't
insights.
really
It
need
runs
like
virtual
you don't
biometrics,
really
gets
need
real-time
a
key
fucking
lines,
clanker
and
to
identifies
do
potential
everything
points.
for you.
You're not just watching numbers. You're managing your assets while you stay in the
Shut the
meeting.
fuck up, chat.
It's about efficiency.
It's about efficiency, not just
But the real core
convenience.
of
But the real
AlphaFold,
core of
the thing
AlphaFold,
that actually
the thing that
changed the game,
actually changes
is
the
the
game
VPS
is the
integration.
VPS integration.
Most CEOs
What's a
spend far too
VPS?
many hours
Oh
to
no, ERP
prove
systems. Oh
best
no,
plan.
erotic roleplay systems.
Fragmented ERP systems. The information you need to make a decision.
No wonder
is
this guy's a
usually
fucking
scattered
chud.
between all
This
emails,
guy's been
WhatsApp
busy
logs,
doing
and the system
ERP.
itself. It's just tedious, right?
Just
well,
tedious,
we
right?
have moved past that. We can simply ask, Hermes, what's on my
Dude,
page right now?
you're a chud. You
It
look like a
doesn't show you a
chud.
list
You
of
smell like
apps,
a
give you a
chud.
summary.
You're a
You have
billionaire
private
chud.
proposals, free contracts,
You're
one asset
employed
purchase,
larping as an
and one sale
unemployed
lead.
chud.
But here's the
Okay.
thing. I mean, we've even developed a feature where Hermes can mimic your exact tone to handle WhatsApp replies.
First of all, why do you need that feature? And second, you still look like a lazy chud.
And well, keep things smooth with your partner when you're running late. Hermes, keep things smooth with Sarah.
What? Why the fuck are you doing this to yourself, dude? You're just pretty much ruining your relationship with Sarah at this point, dude. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. You fucked up. You fucked up big time. You fumbled. You fucking fumbled. Now that I stopped watching the video, I will link it down in the description just for you to react to it. In conclusion, I think VERTU should have been one of the brands to definitely go bankrupt and pretty much forgotten. The only target audience I could find for VERTU is A, billionaires, and B, collectors. That's pretty much it. VERTU is just garbage, I'll be honest. What used to be a luxury brand, debatably respected by a lot of people, turned into another brand falling into the trap of marketing and tech nerdery. And I really have no hopes for VERTU, and I really hope they fucking go bankrupt, like I said. Also, their ringtone fucking sucks. I forgot to mention that. I may or may not make a part 2 for VERTU's products. You know, if I had the time to do that, which most likely it will not happen because I'm a lazy fat little chud. Thank you for watching what appears to be my very first long-form video I've ever made in 2026. Honestly, this took me a lot of tries to get it perfect, but I feel like I finally found the formula to making a long-form video. Yeah.